Imagine for a moment that you are the best soccer player in your country, that you have been given the honor to be the captain of the team that is going to represent your country in the very first Asian Football Cup, and you will be stoked. But you won't be stoked if you were Niloufar Ardalan, the best female player in Iran, that because her husband didn't give her the permission to travel abroad, will be missing the most important tournament in her 20-year career as one of the members of the female Iran soccer team, Margaret. This is very, very upsetting. We see that, yes, we have this deal, nuclear deal, bringing the Western influence into Iran, but today the reality is that women are subjected to the authorization of their husbands to be able to travel out of the country, and she's going to miss the captain, the best female player of the country, is going to miss the most important tournament because the husband wants her to be at home when the school year begins.
You are such a feminist, and I love it. I love that this gets you all riled up.
It does.
It's one of those things, you hear about it and you're like, is this, what year is this? Is this 2015? What else can't she do? I'm surprised that he's allowed her to play this much, you know, to become this good, if he's so controlling that she can't.
That is the law. And like you said, I'm a father of 2 girls. I'm very concerned about the reality that women have today. And this is very upsetting because this is a person that has devoted her life entirely to a sport, to represent her country against odds all the time, against the people of her own country, trying to stop her of doing it. Now her husband, because the law says that if you're a woman under 18, your father or custodian has to approve. If you're single, you're allowed to travel outside of Iran if you're 18 or over. But if you're married and your husband did not renounce its right to prevent you from traveling, then you have to have a written authorization for him. The only exception is if you want to travel to the Mecca to do your annual pilgrimage, then you're allowed with no authorization. But in this case, if you want to go travel, represent your country, you can't. And she said it very clearly, I don't want to go to have fun. I want to go to represent my country and make sure that the people around the world know that Iran has changed and we have a team. And now she's going to stay home preparing the kids for the next school year.
You know, he's definitely changing her destiny for her. What are the laws for her if she wanted to divorce him so that she could go?
That
might be an
tough
option.
But since the 1979 revolution, the quality of life for women is very, very different. Before that, women do have some level of equality in Iran when it comes to education, but when it comes to rights, they don't. They do have the right to drive.
Socially,
exactly.
Aspects,
and I think that's very important. Not too long ago, there's some ridiculous things. 2 girls, they were fined over $200 because they were wearing a headscarf that was not Muslim enough. So those are the things that they have to face all the time. They do have the right to vote and drive, but they are, they have to have their hair covered when they do it. The husband, though, is a very famous Iran TV presenter for the state TV, so he has a lot of influence. Although with all of his influence, there's a lot of people in Iran that actually are rooting for her, saying that this is wrong. Many of the female sports stars of the country are saying this is wrong. We need to change the laws because this is hurting our country. We want to know your opinion. Share your thoughts below in the comment section, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the Lip TV.